your
I'll
church?
make sure I marry someone from my church.
Hi guys, it's your man, The Truth. Yeah, Daniel, The Truth, but you can just call me The Truth. I prefer you call me The Truth. That's what it is. All right, I am standing right here with two beautiful women, two very beautiful women. You can testify for yourself by their looks. Anyway, on my left is, sweetheart,
Florence Safwa Chim.
Florence
Safwa Chim.
Chim.
And I can't please. Safwa itself from the royal home.
Okay. All right, yeah. What's your name, please?
So I am Malcolma Fiagosu Fire and I'm a Voltarian. Number 9.
Hey, Charlie, I want for flexi. Me, where am I from? I don't know. Alright guys, so welcome to my channel. It's good stuff, and here is your man, The Truth. Yes, Daniel, The Truth. And before we start whatever we are going to discuss today, I want you guys to just click the subscribe button and click the bell as well, so you can get notification when I post a new video. Alright, ladies, what's up?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't mind them, they like laughing. Anyways, how are you guys?
Yeah, good.
So I want to know if you guys are Christians.
yes, we are. We are Christians.
Are you also a Christian? Well, you look like a Muslim.
Oh, I'm a Christian and a believer.
A
People
believer.
told me I look like an Ever too.
An Ever.
Yes, too.
Okay. All right, but you're a Christian, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, I want to know one thing about you Christians. Let me ask you first. First, do you go to church?
Yes, I do.
So what makes you go to church?
What makes me go to church? Because having that connection with your Creator always makes you move higher and further in life.
Okay.
And also walking on the right path, doing what is right always.
Okay, so
Yes.
when you go to church, it keeps you on track
Yes,
to do the
please.
good things
Yes,
or the
please.
right things.
Sometimes I may be doing wrong, but the day I will step foot in church, even the preaching itself will make a change. Yes.
Okay. All right, so what makes you go to church?
Well, I go to church because I want to have an encounter with God and also the people around me. You know, we go to church for so many reasons, but we go to church. Some will say we go to church for congregational worship, but to me, I go to church because there are certain things that when I'm in the house, I won't hear it unless I go to church and meet my pastor, and when he's preaching, I might change from what the pastor is saying. Maybe I'm doing something that no one is telling me. I'm home, I'm trying to worship God at home, but immediately I go to church, maybe the pastor will say something that will click me, that I'll stop doing what I'm doing. So
Okay.
I go to church purposely because
You want to hear something from God.
something from God.
Okay. All right. Okay. One thing that's been bothering me about Christians, right? I'm also a Christian, and I also go to church. But one thing that's been bothering me about us Christians is that the denominations that we have right now in the Christendom, like I'm talking about the churches, I'm talking about the Deeper Life, I'm talking about the Lighthouse, I'm talking about the Baptists, I'm talking about other denominations that we have, you know. But I've come to realize that some churches don't want their members to marry from some churches. Is that true?
Yes.
It's true, right?
That is
So
very true.
do you have any experience of that? I want to know why is it that churches nowadays don't want their members, especially their female members, to marry from other churches?
You know, there's this lineage, okay, in those are churches that when a man from another church comes to marry you, the person will take the lady in the church to his church. Do you get it? Which counts down the number of people we had earlier.
Okay.
So that is the main reason why and what they are standing on exactly, to let their ladies stay in church.
Okay. All right. So don't you think you are just thinking about numbers, but you're not thinking about the people being saved?
Okay, we are not thinking about numbers per se, but winning souls for Christ. I'm very sure the pastor and even me will be very happy if I bring my husband over to my church and we do fellowship with them.
Yeah, but okay, we'll come back to it. All right. So, what do you think? Why is it that nowadays churches don't want you, the ladies, to marry from other churches? Why?
Well, there are a lot of things. It depends. To me, I would say it's people do that because they want to maintain this kind of there's this teaching that goes on in the church. Maybe the teaching I'm receiving from my church is different from the teaching you're receiving. But if, let's say, the two of them are in one church, when a pastor is preaching against something, maybe because they are all into the church, they'll abide by it. But if the man is in a different church and I'm also in a different church, the man will say like, nah, the fact that you're in this church doesn't mean you have the right to do this or that. Or maybe the man will be in a different church and maybe Sunday I want to go to my church and the man will be like, let's go to my church. And it will be like, there'll be misunderstanding.
The Bible says that when you get married, you have to be submissive to your husband. So definitely, you are going to leave your parents' home to be with your husband. So you are going to be in your husband's house. So definitely, if your husband becomes responsible for you, he's taking care of everything about you, then I think you going to his church is just the right thing to do, because he came to marry you from your place and he's taking you to his place. That's what marriage is. So why do you see that as a problem?
To me, I would say I want to be in the same church with my husband, that we receive the same anointing that comes from that church.
Perfect. That's why you should leave your church and go to your husband's church, so that you be in the same church and receive the same teaching.
Maybe there are certain things in my husband's church that I don't like about it.
So are you trying to say that the teaching, that means the Bible is not being taught well in other churches?
I'm not saying that, but there are certain teachings, there are certain anointing, you just can't move under it.
Christianity.
Yes.
Okay, let me move to this lady. Okay, all right. So are you going to side with her when she says that there are some certain teachings that would make you want to like not leave your church? Or would you also say because of teachings you want to remain in your church than moving with your husband?
No, please. Okay, different churches that we all have our rules and regulations. Yes, and you getting to know your husband better, you get to know about his Christian life too as well. He tells you everything. So you get to know they have do's and don'ts in the church. So you going to his church doesn't mean you are not going to do what is right or
what is wrong.
Yes. Already you know what is happening. So, and for sure that your husband wouldn't take you to a bad place.
Okay.
You should have that in mind always.
Okay.
And one main reason too is that the ladies being in the same church with their husband too. Every pastor notices his or her member.
Okay.
Yes. So let's take it as for instance, I'm with you in the same church. The pastor knows you. Sometimes pastor, there are a whole lot of pressure, but still he knows that this is the truth. But maybe he doesn't know you that much, but he knows this is how you are.
Okay.
You get it.
Yeah.
So sometimes the trait that will be moving around with you and your partner, he already knows it.
Okay.
Yes, that is it.
Okay. So you don't have a problem moving with your husband?
I don't have a problem. So far as we will follow the right principles and do what is right as Christians, then I'm good to go.
So far as you do the right thing, right principles, and she's good to go. She wants to. Okay, you don't want to move with your husband, eh? You want to remain in your church. You like the anointing in your
I'll
church.
make sure I marry someone from my church.
This is it. Some of these ladies are so into their pastors, like the doctrine, like.
Yeah.
So, but that's one question that I want to throw out to you guys, the viewers. That, what is it about Christianity? Are the churches not teaching one thing? That's my question. Are the churches not teaching one thing? Anyway, I think we are going to continue this conversation some other time. Catch you guys. But before then, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like buttons and drop comments below. Love you. Ciao.